Hi and hello from wherever
Hello.
you see this live stream. Today, from all the way from Romania to here to Puerto Rico, thanks to the amazing magic of technology, we have the integrative psychotherapist, coach, and also QiGong master and former engineer, Lucia Avașan. She today will be explaining us some basic concept of qigong, and also she has a wonderful background after being for 12 years doing research on the mind. So she's the better person to explain to us what is Qigong, what's the science behind it, and why should we care? Please, Lucia, enlighten us.
Okay, thank you very much, Raquel. I will speak about Qigong. Um, Qigong is not um, recently born. Is very very ancient, and Qigong uses simple postures and breathing patterns to promote a healthy flow and reduce stagnation of qi. What is qi? Qi is the vital energy in our body. And uh, when, um, when we are angry, for example, the vital energy doesn't flow very well in our body. Um, the energy goes to bones and to muscles that we can fight when we are angry. And sometimes, if the people are too much angry, um, the stream of energy um, does not correct by his own. And for this reason, we have to have the attention on our body and on the energy the energy fluxing in our body. So, Qigong help um, the body to engage in its own healing processes. As I said, if we are too much angry, the body cannot enter in the process of healing. So we need to relax. We need to make some movement, and after this, the body engage himself in itself in a healing process. Um, So, um, Qigong can be described as a mind, body, and spirit practice that improve our mental and physical health, and this integrate posture, movement, breathing technique, self massage, self beating, sounds, and intention, focused intention. Um, Qigong have slow movement, but very good movement that can bring the harmony, the flexibility, and the strength in time in our body. Um, you can
I
ask me.
remember,
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, tell me. What you
People,
remember?
what does people ask you more often
What about?
about what?
What they ask if they ask if qigong can be harmful, or if qigong have side effects. No, there are not evidence that is a risk, or there are side effects associated with qigong. Um, because the exercises are very slow. It's about slow movement with mind implication. The mind is there where the movement is, and is also with the energy. When you move your body, the energy moves also with your body. Um, so,
Can it be? Can it be? I am curious that someone is doing qigong and is thinking a lot in someone, for example, and unintentionally send energy to that person.
um, no, it's not like this. Uh, the Qigong is also a life philosophy.
Okay.
You is not permitted to harm some people, sending bad energy to them, because that energy comes back to you and
Yeah,
punish you.
but even good energy. Can it be that the person, like, if someone loves somebody um and is
Yeah,
thinking on that person, can it
I
be
understand.
sending like love energy to that person? Can that happen?
Mhm. Yeah, this can happen, but um, after a time of practicing qigong, because you have to develop in yourself the quantity of energy, and after all you have to open your palm, because you send energy with your palm from here, or with your third eye. And for this you have to practice enough to have this skill of sending energy to someone. um, this is not from the beginning,
Okay.
no. And I can say you that there are some there is some technique named Kirlian. You have the photos of your hand, and you can see if it is enough energy or not. And I can see you that the practitioner, the very old practitioner, can send energy very, very strong, and energy of very high vibration, healing energy. You understand? uh,
I
uh, is more effective if you touch the person, if you make a massage, than sending energy at the distance. But you can see, you can do also this.
I remember reading some studies, but I it was some time ago, and it says like the average person could irradiate their energy like 5 feet from
Yeah.
outside their body.
Yeah.
And I have read that some people can expand that vibration and reach 20 feet from their body. Um, how far can someone reach with their energy to others? Far can they go?
The
What
real
is?
yeah, the real masters, because I am not a master, I am an apprentice. So the real master can send this energy at huge distances, because for them the law of space and time doesn't work. They are over these laws. You understand? Yeah.
Yes.
They are a few in the world, but they, so you understand, they are not many.
Yeah, I imagine
Yeah,
that they have to, some of them have to work for
yeah,
some time practicing,
yeah,
developing the skill.
yeah,
Maybe some achieve it faster than others, but it's something that has to be worked on.
yeah. uh,
So if
it
somebody,
yeah.
hear you and get curious about qigong, what would you recommend for them to do first? Where should they go?
They have to for the first time, they have to have a teacher, someone that is practicing qigong from years, because it's not very easy to understand the philosophy, how the intention goes with the movement, the rhythm, because it's not a fast rhythm, it's a very, very slow rhythm. And you have to be corrected to do the right rhythm for your body and for this philosophy. And the person that practice from 4, 5, 10 years or more can see and feel the energy, if energy movement is right or no. You understand? Yeah.
Yes. I remember reading that you work with adolescents and some people that are more advanced. That I wonder, have you find a youngster that have developed those qigong techniques without being properly teach, like have you spotted that and put it in a former program with a former master or something?
No, I didn't find. No, because um, there are a lot of discussion around all oriental techniques, and the main discussion is that you need a teacher for the beginning. um, and it's very important this, because if you have um, polarity reversal in your body, on your meridians, you have to do some specific movement to organize all in a good way. um, you can learn about these movements, but it's not enough, because the practice is very, very deep. very profound.
Mhm.
And for this reason, you need guidance for the beginning. After this, you can do all the exercises that you have already done with your guide uh, yourself. You can do this. So, um, Master Lin told us and taught us the sleeping qigong. That means to sleep with purpose. Before you are going to sleep, you set your mind and you put an intention to solve something in your sleep, because the mind work also when we are sleeping. Yeah. And he told us a story about a disciple that forgot to make his protection before going to sleep.
Okay.
This protection means whatever will happen uh, in my sleep, in the morning I will be in my bed in a very good state.
Okay.
So, and this is a real story. In the sleep, um, um, he was flying in the sleep, levitating. Yeah, he was flying, and unfortunately, the windows uh, were open. He was flying through the window, and at a moment, he was conscious about the reality, and he fell down and died. Fell down
Wow.
and died. Yeah. For this reason, you have to have a teacher to teach you all the point. Uh, this unhappy story was about a person that was a little bit advanced,
Wow.
because you cannot reach this point uh, very quickly. You
Yeah,
can
it is
you cannot
serious.
levitate very quickly.
Okay.
You
Oh,
understand? Yeah.
wow. Thank
So,
you. Thank you for sharing that. Um, I also would love for you to explain about the system that you are already using for many years and that you help to develop, um, thanks to your background as an engineer and as an integrative psychotherapist. And I would love for you to uh, also explain how can our audience would benefit from reaching out to you and using their
use the
give
system.
themselves permission to use that methodology with you.
Uh, at this moment, this method can be applied only in Romania or in Europe. But
Okay.
the engineer, the physicist engineer that build this system helped sometime by me by my questions. We'll develop, we'll make an upgrade to this system, and maybe in 1 year we can take data also everywhere on the in the world. Now we cannot do this. We do this only in Romania and in Europe. I say this because at this moment we use a device and take data from the hands. At that future moment, the data will be taken with EEG device. You understand what I say? With an
So this
electro,
is a
yeah,
special device that was created for this methodology.
yeah.
Okay.
It's an integrated psychometric system. It's an evaluation. It is distinguished by a fast, easy, accurate, and full automate scanning method for psychological assessment. So we make another step, scanning the brain. Now we scan the hands, the palms.
So
Uh,
it's like a Killian, like what the Killian device do.
no, it's much more. Um it's a bio-neurofeedback system.
Wow.
The sensors send an input to the hands, a signal to the hands. The hands transmit this signal to the brain, and the brain answer, and the system read
Hmm.
the
Wow.
answers of the brain. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
That
and
sounds very interesting.
Uh, it's uh, um, it's something very new on the earth. It's very special, and uh, it's very useful. It's very useful because this give us a lot of data about that person that we scan, um, and that data are uh, more than 270 items are items about the temperamental dynamics, about the personality typology, about tendencies of the person, about abilities and skills. And for example, you say that one ability is not enough developed, and if that person need that ability, uh, you you proceed to teach that person to develop the missing or the very low ability. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a huge concept. Is not only testing the person. That test is only that the person know where uh, he is at the moment, and after the discussion with me, we said where he wants to be or she wants to be in the future. We make a specific program. We have some stages to reach the purpose, and at the end of the every stage, we uh, uh, we monitor the results with different devices to see to see also with scientific proof that we are there, because people mind Sometimes is subjective, sometimes is objective. And we have to be sure of the person reality.
Yeah, perceptions misguide us.
Yeah, yeah, all the time, all the time.
Yeah.
The truth is is a little bit different of the perception that we have about the truth.
That's
Yeah.
indeed it is.
So it's very important that I find people that are feeling that they are not in the good place. They are not doing um, something that they can love. They cannot be engaged truly in what they are doing because they do not love what they are doing. This is the case of a person that mother and father told them, um, you will be a doctor or you will be an engineer, and that person doesn't have the mind of the doctor or the mind of an engineer, and also the skill. Okay, we can say, but we can develop the skills. Yeah, but we can develop the skills until to a certain point, because if you in your constitution, in your native constitution, you do not have enough for that skill, you develop the skill until to a point, and from there is a plateau. Is all flat. Yeah.
So, do you believe that, like for example, a person that doesn't have X skill, whatever, and develop until that plateau, but has a very high interest in whatever it is,
Mhm.
do you believe that person would be able to go further because in their spirit they have something that inspired them to keep going? Do you believe that is a possibility, or do you
Uh,
believe no?
I think that yes, with a lot of effort, and that person need a huge motivation, and because of the brain elasticity, we can change something in the brain, and after this plateau we can rise.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
But um, is needed to be very very motivated, to be in a huge discipline, to work hard, and after this you can change your mind. Now the neuroscience is show that if you are in a good health, you can do with your mind a lot of things. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
So after 12 years of doing research on the mind and having your background as an engineer and as a qigong teacher, um, what is the most impressive thing that that piece of knowledge that you came to, that like it was life changing for you, like from for your perspective, for your way to see life after you discover or your team discover? What has impacted you the most?
Um, it's a very sensitive question, and I will give you a very deep, a very profound answer. We have discovered that if you work with your mind, with your body, with your whole being all the time, and if you reach time to time different areas of activity than before, um, your mind is more active, your capabilities are high, and your mind work in a so-called integrated manner. That means that at a certain point, the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere work together in synchronicity, and at that level is like something like you can do everything you want, you can understand everything, um, is is like a thought in another level. Um, I, I I usually say that your mind is merged with the universal mind,
Wow.
because you are interested in areas that before you haven't thought from them. And is not only this, is that you understand very quickly uh, new notions, new information. Um, you understand and you can apply it very quickly. All goes faster than before.
So would you say that the person would become more intuitive?
We can say also like this, yeah, the person become more intuitive, but here there is a process, a process of the brain, and it's about where the brain, in what state the brain is almost all the time. uh, I can say you that if you have your brain very calm, the brain can reach the insights, a lot of insights all the time. uh, we can call this insights intuition, as you want. But if in your brain is a question, how can I do this, and you calm your brain and you wait, being very calm, at the moment, tuck, something appear. um, you make a movement. You go and you see in your house a book. You put your hand on that book and you do not know why. After that, you open the book and read something, and this is what I need. uh, you are with the remote control and you make zip zap to the TV, and at the moment you are on a documentary that gives you an idea that you need. Some people name this um, uh, coincidences. I do
Oh,
not know. I do not know is if it is a coincidence. Uh, I more think that your energy push you in the right direction, push you to do the right movement, to search in the right place. For me, is like this.
oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I have been learning so much with you and having so much fun that I want to say thank you for giving um, your precious time to share all that knowledge that you have. I want to desire from the deepest part of my soul that you keep having the energy and the enthusiasm for keep working on your research and also on the qigong and all the things that you are doing, because I do believe that that unique mix of knowledge that is inside of you is powerful. I I was amazed. I remember when I first read about your all your accolades, I was like, wow, she has um reached arrive and have all these things that she has worked on. And I do believe the mission of every person is very close to all the knowledge, all the specific interests that that persons bring to the table. So I want to say thank you uh, to you for allowing yourself to follow your interests, to dare to be bold enough to combine them and put them in the service of humanity, to be willing to develop yourself. And this segment is about open your mind. So it is my desire to whoever find this video today, or it doesn't matter when, that what have you share here allow that person to open their minds and give themselves permission to believe that they are more than their circumstances, that they have more power than what they have thought, and they are to explore from the infinite amount of possibilities that there are outside, waiting for each one of us to be bold enough to ask for those possibilities to show up.
Yeah,
Is there something else before we conclude this chapter? Is there something else that you would love to make sure that our audience knows?
yeah. A recipe of success in life is keeping your curiosity, the child curiosity, the child spontaneity, and go further in exploring, because this is very good for you, and you will be a very good example for other people all the time. Uh,
Lead by example.
yeah,
Lead by
yeah,
example.
yeah. But we have to be very curious. Otherwise, we can have the impression that we know all. Um,
Oh, so far from the truth. We
I
never know all. We are
yeah.
not even close to no part.
At this moment, I think that I know just a little bit is a huge amount of knowing that wait me there. And so God helped me to know what is there.
The I think that sometimes the true challenge in able to learn, it is important to first give yourself permission to unlearn, because there are things that is knowledge that could be with you maybe for many years, and it is time to let it go in order to reach new levels of your destiny. So I want to invite whoever hear this chapter to give themselves permission to unlearn
Yeah,
in order to learn new things. And as you said, to apply curiosity, because there is always something that we could learn and that we could use. However, it is important that we allow ourselves the belief that there are still things to learn, and that there are still things that could transform our minds if we allow it, in order to transform our lives, and be able to live doing what we love. So, thank you so much, Lucia. Um, there are the links of your social media is on the video, and so if people want to reach you, that they could do it, and just feel free to use whatever part of this recording for your social media, or for whatever you want. Feel free that to use it, because I want you to reach higher, because we need the world need, humanity is thirsty for people that are willing to be leaders of their own life in order to serve humanity. And I know that is one of your goals. So thank you for that. I salute you. I recognize what you are doing. Thank you so much from the
uh,
bottom of my heart, all the way from Puerto Rico to Romania.
okay, I was here with all my soul, with all my spirit, and I'm very happy to find people like you. And I want for humanity that the level of consciousness rise, because it's very important for us, for all of us,
It
and
is
this
indeed.
is possible. This is possible, really.
This is possible. Together, we are stronger.
Yeah,
Just keep going. You could be 3 feet from goal. So keep going, keep
yeah,
pushing, keep asking for support, be willing to be teachable, and
yeah.
be open to receive. Thank you so much, Lucia, for all that you are doing, and my best. You never know. Maybe someday we uh, are able to talk in person in Romania. I would love that.
Maybe,
You never
maybe.
know.
Yeah. Um, Okay, let's hope. Let's hope.
Yeah, everything start with a single desire. So
Yeah, yeah.
let the message of live doing what you love to sink in and transform your mind in order to transform your life